to Let's Talk About It podcast. So, I'm here with my mom, and today we're diving into a really, really important topic, elder abuse and domestic violence.
So, before we get started, I want to let you know that there will be a trigger or two. So this episode will talk about domestic violence, abuse, and neglect, which may be difficult for some listeners to hear. So please be sure to take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm. And just to remind you, our podcast is all about unpacking real life issues such as abuse, trauma, healing, and breaking generational cycles so that we can create a space for love, growth, and awareness.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for sharing that, Bren. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about it. What is elder abuse?
So when people hear domestic violence, they probably think like it only happens to younger adults. Or younger couples, but it doesn't. It also happens to elders too.
Yeah, that is true. I would like to say that elder abuse can be physical, emotional, financial, sexual, or even neglect. Sometimes it comes from a partner, and sometimes even from family members and caregivers.
Mm-hmm. How common is it? When it comes to elder abuse, this might be off topic, but I want to add a statistic.
Okay, go for it.
So, did you know that studies show that about 1 in 10 Americans, I think ages 60 and up, experienced some form of elder abuse?
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I wonder... That's a good statistic that you researched. Good job. But I wonder if it's just researching female or is it male and same-sex elders? That would be interesting to know. I do know that during COVID-19, the numbers went higher. It was like 1 in 5 elders reported being abused during COVID. Yeah.
I mean, but if you think about this, just like you said, like is it just for women or for women and men or per se?
Right.
So,
right. Exactly.
Yeah. And that's even sadder. What's even sadder is that only 1 in 24 cases of elder abuse ever gets reported.
Wow. So that means that our elders is like suffering in silence.
Yeah. Like just imagine like an elder, a person who is 60 and above, they've experienced some type of form of abuse in a home, in a retirement home, from a caregiver or someone, and they reported it to HR. And of course, the HR, like, they're jotting everything down, but they don't report it.
Yeah, and it should be mandatory that they do that. I mean, and it might be. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. But it seems like that would be mandatory. And you know what? I think that's something that I want to look into because you know me, I like starting petitions. I'm the petition queen. Let's talk about it. Change.org knows me very well.
Period. But just like I said, because if you think of the numbers, 1 in 24
only gets reported.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And it should when it should be let's not even go there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I want to talk about who are the abusers. What's heartbreaking to me is that the truth is that almost half of the elders that are being abused, they're being abused by family members. The very people that you should be able to trust. And okay, so what do you mean by that? Well, financially, because they're stealing from them, stealing their money, compromising their checkbooks, taking their medication, taking their jewelry,
writing like fraudulent signatures on
all of that, and just neglecting them. If you know that you have an elderly person that is that has, I don't know, just neglect. Just neglect, period. Living in unhabitable living situations, that's a way too.
And sometimes it's caregivers too.
Oh yeah.
Nearly 13% of cases involves non-medical or caregivers. So abuse can happen from anyone.
It's so true. My goodness. Just thinking about that is just like, it's a lot. It's a lot. My thing is, I know a lot of people, ask the question, why are elders so vulnerable? So I feel like what makes an elderly person vulnerable is like, they become isolated. They're kind of cut off from the world a little bit.
So basically social isolation.
Period. Yes.
Like they feel like they can't contact anyone.
Yeah. And it's easier for abuse to stay hidden when it's hidden. From people. It's easier. What do you think?
I want to say health issues.
Okay.
Such as Alzheimer's disease or dementia. And can I add a statistic or fact? So study shows that nearly half of elders with dementia experience some type of neglect, or they just feel forgotten, or they feel like like they're
a burden.
A burden. Basically a burden.
They don't want to inconvenience nobody. Plus, adults with disabilities, they often, face even higher risk of violence. So, just think about your elderly people that might be blind, might have some type of like handicap,
not very mobile.
Absolutely. I think now, Ren, I really feel we need to get into the signs of abuse so that people can, just pay attention to these warning signs and whatever you do.
Like red flags.
The red flags. And don't minimize it. Don't go into, a place of denial. Really, really pay attention to the signs, and families should look real close at like care homes that your family members may be in. Okay. So, pay attention if they have unexplained bruises. All of a sudden, there's changes in their money. There's withdrawals from their friends and their activities. Or even if they seem fearful around certain people. Huge red flag.
And like what my mom said, don't ignore the changes in their mood. Like one moment they're happy, they're full of joy and light, but the next moment they feel just very depressed. Like I said, social isolation, depression, anxiety,
nervousness, no face, no eye contact.
Just feeling just very standoffish, like they're just not themselves anymore. So it's very important to pay attention to the red flags. Always, we will always say this, don't start asking questions like, are you sure? No, don't start doing the victim blaming. Don't start doing the victim blaming.
Because that's just going to cause them to shut completely down.
Mm-hmm.
And another, I like that you said that. Another thing that we should change is, you know, asking the question, what's wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Don't say that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Say, what has happened to you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Language is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because if someone said to me, what's wrong with me? Well, I'm immediately going to feel like, well, there's no need to communicate that because it's my fault.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
be very mindful of that. We need to have mindfulness in this right here.
Sympathy, right?
Empathy. No sympathy. Well, you can feel sorry for an elderly person because, like, they're vulnerable. Like I said earlier, children, animals, and elderly people are your most vulnerable populations. So yeah, you can have sympathy, but practice empathy if you were in those shoes. What would you want? Yeah.
Right.
So, how can we help? How can we help? Let's talk about it, please.
Do you need a gavel or?
Yeah. Yeah, let me go and hit the gavel one time. Let's talk about it. Yes, let's talk about it. Yes. Mm-hmm. So what can you do to help the elders who may be experiencing abuse?
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, believe them. Believe them. Offer support, offer support without any judgment, without any questioning. No. The moment your loved one is telling you what's going on, you automatically be on support mode. What can I do? Ask questions, ask the employees, ask anyone who is taking care of that, of your loved ones.
That's right.
Always.
And I would say even go as far as setting up cameras.
Yeah. Yep.
Set up cameras.
Yep.
Because one thing cameras don't do and numbers don't do is lie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, yeah. Don't, and don't, don't take their, onset of dementia as something, using that saying, oh, well, she's probably, him or her probably entering Alzheimer's, or that's their Alzheimer's, or don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the worst things that you could ever do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Thank you, Brent, for saying, offer support, without judgment.
And of course, sorry.
Yeah.
I keep on cutting her off.
Okay.
It's such a habit.
It's okay. We're good.
And of course, share resources. There's always resources. If you know any resources that you can give to your loved ones, give it to them. Give it to them. There are hotlines. There are shelters, and
there's adult protective services. There's adult protective services, and you can always, if you feel like there's some elderly abuse, you can always remain anonymous.
Yep.
If it's domestic violence, you can always call 1-800-799-SAFE. There's all kinds of resources out there. And again, we're your number one resource.
Mm-hmm.
All you got to do is call us.
Mm-hmm.
You can text us.
Mm-hmm.
You can inbox us, and we can give you the support that you need. Use us as a resource. Okay?
And of course, we will always put resources in the screen so you can screenshot it.
Yes,
or
absolutely.
if you still have any questions, like you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go to, we're here.
Right here.
And there's like community programs that can help. Even just checking in regularly on your
Yes.
That's very important.
Yes, absolutely.
No one likes to feel forgotten.
Ooh,
or they're
yes.
just like
or feeling alone.
Yeah. That's that right there. When someone feels alone, like I said, social isolation, when they feel like they have no one to reach out to, like it's like to them, like they're out of options and stuff like that.
Nobody cares. Nobody
so
cares.
Always check on your loved ones regularly.
Because if it was you, what would you want? What would you want? And always remember that, none of us are exempt. as we know, it happens to everybody in every phase of life, you know, from children, heck, from birth, neglect, you know what I'm saying? There's not a phase that isn't at risk, okay? So just please move with empathy, move with support, have a caring heart, okay? And, man, I'm excited about this podcast. I'm excited and I'm sad at the same time because this is a topic that I wish we didn't have to have. But we did.
Yeah.
And we thank you for tuning in. And like I always say, we are not responsible for what happened to us, but we are responsible for our healing. Okay.
Amen.
Yeah.
And I also want to add something. Like I said before, like in our previous videos, you know, let's not ask the question, why does the survivor stay? The real question is, why does the abuser abuse?
And with that being said, we're going to hit the gavel. We've talked about it. We'll see you on our next episode. Our next one is going to be male survivors. Okay.
Are we going to have a special guest on the podcast?
We are going to have a special guest. So stay tuned. They're going to be coming from two different perspectives. They're going to be coming from the perspective of being abused by their partner and being the abuser. So basically a co-combative abusive relationship. Let's talk about it. Till next time.
And please don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, and we will post our website link because we have our merch.
Let's talk about it.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, support the channel if you can. Show us love, and we're just glad and happy that that you guys are showing us support. Thank you for all the support and comments that we receive.
Thank you.
And
this is hard. It's hard work. It's really hard. It's really hard, but we're not going to quit. We're not going to give up. We're going to keep going.
Yes.
So
we're new to the YouTube community.
Yes,
so
we are.
Please just give us grace, and
please do.
Any feedback, we will take it. Any criticism, we will take it. Any topics that you guys want us to discuss, please post them in the comments and we will respond. And yeah.
And when we say criticism, we're talking about constructive criticism.
Yes.
We ain't talking about all that mean stuff people be doing online, because we not doing that. We're not doing that. And we ain't tolerating that. Let's talk about it.
The court is adjourned.
Adjourned. Have a good night. Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.